Title: Global Warming, 2022 ties for 5th warmest year. Setting temperature records, a global warming update. Global warming, a recently released analysis from NASA's Goddard Institute for Space Studies, GIS, reveals that the Earth's average surface temperature in 2022 tied with 2015 as the 5th warmest on record. These global temperatures in 2022 were 1.6 degrees Fahrenheit above the average for NASA's baseline period, 1951 to 1980. The rising impact of climate crisis. This warming trend, seen as a clear sign of a climate in crisis, is transforming ecosystems and weather patterns across the globe. Forest fires are intensifying, hurricanes are getting stronger, droughts are wreaking havoc and sea levels are rising, warns NASA Administrator Bill Nelson. Projections suggest that about 1/3 of global land areas will suffer at least moderate drought by 2100, disrupting livelihoods and escalating displacement risks. Decade of heat, a troubling milestone. The past 9 years have been the warmest on record since modern record-keeping began in 1880. This stark statistic underscores the dramatic pace of global warming. Human activity and greenhouse gas emissions. A dangerous duo, according to Gavin Schmidt, director of GIS. Human activities continue to release enormous amounts of greenhouse gases into the atmosphere, primarily responsible for this warming trend. These emissions rebounded in 2022 following a brief dip due to the COVID-19 pandemic, reaching the highest levels on record. Even with aggressive emission reductions, sea levels could rise 30 to 60 centimeters by 2100. Arctic region, the front line of global warming. The Arctic region is feeling the heat more than any other area on Earth, warming at nearly 4 times the global average. This escalating trend is causing drastic changes in Arctic ecosystems and posing severe challenges for local communities. Coral reefs, a vanishing world wonder. As the globe warms, the life in our oceans is under severe threat. About 70 to 90% of warm water coral reefs could disappear even if the 1.5 degrees Celsius threshold is reached. They would die off completely at the 2 degrees Celsius level. From torrential rains to mega droughts, the real-world consequences of climate change. Climate change impacts are being felt worldwide, with communities grappling with severe rainfall, tropical storms, extended droughts, and increased storm surges. An estimated 3 billion to 3.6 billion people live in contexts that are highly vulnerable to climate change. By 2030, an estimated 700 million people could be at risk of displacement due to drought alone. Conclusion. In light of these findings, it is clear that our world is in the grip of a relentless warming trend. NASA's and other top agencies' ongoing research and data analysis are crucial for understanding these changes, shaping policies, and finding sustainable solutions to mitigate the impacts of climate change.